you're not careful, you're going to get played. Here's 5 homes you can buy from Amazon, but to avoid getting played.
By the end of this video, you know the 5 homes you can get from Amazon for $40,000 or less. Because the reality for many of you is that homes where you live are simply unaffordable. So today, we're going to look at some realistic options. Also, in one of my recent videos, many of you mentioned that you wanted to see some options that were more so finished products.
Okay, now that he mentions this, I do have the other video on this channel that you can go and watch after this. These are homes that you can purchase from Home Depot. Now, for those of you who do not want to purchase a home, we have a method that you can use these properties as short-term rentals. Like you'll have a rental business income and you don't have to have your own property. So you don't have to apply for any loans or any credit to try to get these properties. But this is a good example of how you would if you wanted to. But keep watching and I'm going to show you how to do this without having to buy these properties.
Today, we're going to do that. Make sure you stay until the end because I have a huge announcement that'll help those of you who live in areas where homes are simply too expensive. So first, I need you to hit that subscribe button. If you want to get better at real estate investing, you have to follow this channel. Also, make sure you go to the description of this video. There's a bunch of free resources that'll help you get started in real estate investing. The first home is $17,599. It's 40 feet and includes 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom.
Now, if you've never been on Airbnb before, they have an updated area where it's unique rentals now. So you can like rent out cabins, you can rent out like leprechaun houses and houses from movies and all different types of stuff, a giant booth. So a lot of these people are actually renting out these places on Airbnb as short-term rentals and VRBO or Verbo, some people call it, right? But what we teach you in the first pinned comment is called copy and paste rentals. This business model will show you how to find people that already have these properties. So that way you don't have to spend this $18,000 right here or something like that. So these people already have these properties and they don't know how to properly monetize them as short-term rentals. So you don't have to do any cold calling, you don't have to do any of that crazy stuff, but we get these people to allow us to optimize their listings so that they can show properly and get more bookings, and we split the income. Okay, so this is recurring income every single month that you can depend on. Let's go.
Later in the description, it mentions that it's 800 square feet large. You don't have to finance with the Amazon credit card, but if you did, you'd pay $1,466.58 per month. That's very specific. And it will be paid off in 12 months. But again,
okay, so they have a method to where you can, finance it, which is cool. Some of you guys will want to do this method right here, just in case you're into like physical assets and everything like that. But for those of you who don't want to purchase it, or you don't think you can get approved for credit or whatever, that's why we set up copy and paste rentals, so that you don't have to own the properties or purchase the properties, but you can participate in the income that comes from the properties.
You don't have to use this financing method. Now, I know we just got started, but am I the only one who is tempted to put one of these in their Amazon cart? Let me know. Let's learn some more about this property and then we'll take a look inside. So it says our tiny home comes with L-shaped cabinet, a water heater, toilet, sink, mirror, and a private shower area, and prefabricated US standard electrical and plumbing systems inside the container house. This expandable house external dimension is length 40, width 20, height 8.3 feet, offers an impressive 800 square foot area and thoughtfully designed with 3 bedrooms, 1 living room, 1 fully equipped kitchen area.
It's hard to believe that little tiny home right there is a 3-bedroom and it got a kitchen in there. But like, this is the modern days where they can like compact things and structure it in a way. Like, for example, I'm in Panama right now and this Airbnb on the outside, it looks small as hell, but it's actually spacious on the inside and everything like that. This is cold-blooded right here. But like I said, get into the rental business. Don't just purchase these and sit them there. I wouldn't even purchase it. As I said before, like, we will show you how to do this without having to purchase these. Okay.
And 1 separate wet and dry bathroom. This prefab tiny home features 10 standard large windows, 1 small window for the shower room, and 1 glass entry door, all strategically placed for optimal natural light throughout the interior.
You get a lot.
To be honest, I'm impressed.
Lighting.
One thing I wish is that they had a small stove in the kitchen, but this is a huge space for this price, in my opinion. Now we're going to look at 2 videos. The first video is showing the home with pretty much nothing inside of it, and the second will show what it looks like with some furniture in it. So let's check them out. All right, let's head inside this property. Let's see what it looks like.
Don't look
So as
too
we're
bad.
going in, it looks like this is probably the living room area, dining room area, and the kitchen. When it's done, there's a sink there, and then the bathroom. There's a shower, toilet, sink.
Okay, I mean it's pretty much it's livable.
You got the shower head in there too. Those outlets. Why are there outlets? I mean, the floor. Could have cleaned it up. That's the bathroom. Okay. Hopefully, we go to one of the bedrooms next, and we are going to one of the bedrooms. Could have turned the light on. 2 windows in that bedroom, which is really cool. All right, not bad, not bad. Will we see another bedroom? Yep, another bedroom. I really don't know why I didn't turn the lights on. I mean, it's obvious that there's keys on the door, and I don't know why we are wasting video time looking at that. They got to improve these videos.
Okay, so this video is kind of crappy, so we're gonna skip to a part where, you know, we ain't gotta like look at this bull. We want to get into the meat and the potatoes of what these properties look like, because they are charging $40K for this. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you put it on credit, for a lot of you guys, that would be a pretty penny. Now, like I said, you can tap out, pause, and there's no shame in it. You can go ahead and go to the link in the description. As you can see on the TV behind me, that's copyandpasterentals.com, and it's only $97 today. It's only $97 for you to get in there. You can learn how to start your own car rental business, exotic car rental business, yacht rental business, party bus rental business, and real estate rental business in there. This right here requires that you have a little bit of knowledge in real estate so that you don't get played. We can teach you from scratch how to be monetized in less than 7 days. Okay, so if I were you, I would take that option.
Yes, man. And then a 3rd bedroom on the end, but we didn't see it. And this is what it looks like. More of a finished product. They got a little front situation.
That ain't too bad.
It looks nice. A decent amount of space with the furniture in there. You got a little dining table. You got the sink and stuff.
Yeah, see, this would be perfect for Airbnb.
Bedroom. I really don't know why they rushed with that last video. I mean, they could have showed us the other 2 bedrooms as well, but I'll say it looks pretty good with some furniture in there. As we all know, affordability is a huge issue right now, and I see these type of homes as being a solution for the affordability issue. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about that. A couple description. I actually want to start off with a picture of the bathroom.
Okay,
so overall, it's pretty good. 3 bed, 1 bath. I enjoyed reading the descriptions of this particular home, so let's check them out. So just choose from various floor plans.
This one looks good.
Choose from your exterior, interior, and floorings, your washroom and shower types. I really like that it needs pictures and a video. All right.
Yeah,
so
that's
I really
perfect
did
for
here,
Airbnb.
a little walkway. And I like this wood exterior. It looks really nice. And this next picture is a zoomed out version of that. And wow, this looks really big. This looks really big. And obviously it's on a big piece of land. Maybe this.
All right, so that one is under $30,000. I would actually be more interested in that one right there if I was going to purchase it cash or credit. But like I said, we practice the copy and paste rental model. You know, it's pretty much arbitrage, or if you want to call it drop servicing. And don't forget, I am the godfather of drop servicing. We would find someone that already owns this property that is not like knowledgeable about monetization. Just because somebody is a real estate investor does not mean that they know how to like sell real estate or rent it out or anything like that. That just means they're good at finding land that's valuable, okay, or properties that's valuable. But this right here will be perfect for Airbnb, but you will still need to know how to optimize the property properly, okay, in order to draw attention and attract people that's willing to pay nightly or on a month's basis, okay? So
is for off-grid or something like that. And the 3rd picture, oh, whoa, this is like a 2-story version of this. And you got like a big kind of deck patio situation over here. And you got a big deck on the 2nd floor. So I think this is pretty cool.
Come on.
You go to the next picture, it's like it's the same house, I think, just a different angle. So that's really nice. And then you have a nighttime version and you see the mountains in the back. So I'm assuming this is probably for an off-grid type situation, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And then you have a room. So maybe this is like a kid's room or something. You got 2 little beds, you got a desk, and you even have a little bathroom. It looks like, yeah, I think it's like a shower head. So you got a little bathroom shower situation inside the room as well. And then on the next picture, there's a version of this with a pool in the back, which I think is pretty cool. And then there's an aerial shot of what it could look like. And
So they're basically just giving you a view of what it could look like. Don't forget, like just like in the other video, you have to like provide the concrete slab. You're the one that's going to have to hook up the utilities and get everything, plumbing and all of that stuff set up and all of that for this property once they deliver it to you. And I believe that they deliver the framing to you, and you still have to get a lot of stuff set up by yourself. So like you might want to include that in the costs on top of whatever you have to pay for the actual, listing itself. This is why we teach you the copy and paste rental model. All right, rental arbitrage can work. We teach that in there. This can work as well, guys. Purchasing the property and fixing it up and doing all of that, or flipping it. But we don't want you to have to go the long way around. We create these shortcuts to income, which is why our students are able to pull 140K in less than 90 days. You can check out the testimonials on the site. Guys, this is what you want to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a tour, a home tour inside the copy and paste rentals course / community and training and everything. And like it says right here, if you don't hit your first 1 to 3K in the first 14 days using the same business model as Airbnb, Turo, DoorDash, and Uber and copy and paste rentals, will pay you for every assignment successfully completed. That's how confident we are, because we have Coach Keith, who brought in 140K in less than 90 days. Endless freaking testimonials on here. Most of them get results in less than 24 hours, guys. Hafiz got booking for 1,500 instantly, plus he's booked up months ahead. Shakeem got 8 bookings so far, but this is old and he's booked up months ahead as well. And it goes on and goes on and goes on. We used to sell this for like 2K, but now it's only $97. All right, for now. Okay, now this is inside. All right, so this is the inside of the course, copy and paste rentals. The first section is the party buses, copy and paste party bus rental business. We show you how to submit your assignments. All right, it's locked. You have to like register, obviously, but it says the first one is select party bus providers, get party bus website, edit your party bus website, get your tracking number, get inbound paid bookings. We show you how to set up all of that extra stuff. Then we have the yacht rental business section right here, where we have experience in $18,000 rentals per like weekends and stuff like that, right? Like you don't know nothing about that, okay? Then we have the vacation rental business section right here. And it shows you how to do everything from rental arbitrage to drop service and real estate, and how to furnish it for cheap and everything. Then we have the car rental business section right here, which I'm trying to show you, but it won't let me for some weird reason. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, then you just go in here. So this is what you want to do. Go to the first pinned comment, copy and paste rentals. Now you know it's only $97. You click this button right here. It will give you instant access, and you can start being monetized within this week. You just pick a business model and then you start making money. Most of our students make their first sale between 24 to 48 hours. Check the testimonials, okay? So remember, there is no cash in without action. You're not going to make money just watching YouTube videos. It was fun, but you're not going to make money just watching. If you want to participate in the wealth, you have to put in action. Okay, so go ahead and get a coach like us